All right. Well, welcome to the Tech Hour. Hello, Trisha. Good to see you. Um, Today, we're going to talk about landing pages and how to market your listings or any open houses that you're doing. You can market all of those with landing pages. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to create them. And then we're going to venture out of the consumer side and we're going to go into campaign, and I'm going to just show you how to set it up so you can market it. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. And can everyone see that? All right. So if you have any questions, feel free to interrupt me at any point in time. I'm not monitoring the chat, so I'm just going to be looking at my screen. So if you have a question, just feel free to interrupt me. Okay. So when you come into command, you're coming down to the consumer page or the consumer button. And when we click on that, you're going to come upon a desktop. This desktop is going to show you all of the landing pages that you have created. Okay, so you'll see I've created a bunch of these, and I can turn these on and off as I will. These are live links, so you know, if I wanted to see this one, I could click on that, and anyone that has had the link, they're able to go through and look at it. Okay. Now, looks like I have to go through and click a bunch of these off, but I'm not going to do that today. So when you're on your screen, you come over to the top right, click on create a new site. This new site that you're creating, you're actually going to create this as a standalone page. And so essentially what a landing page is, it is a live website. But at this point, we're trying to decide, are we going to set it up to add it to our agent site, or are we going to just have this as a standalone page so we can market it separately? So we're just going to do the standalone page and then create page. Okay. So now, once you get to this, you are now showing your blank slate. Let's just say, once you have, okay, whatever. All right. So what I usually do, I name it. So let's call this one 3900 Old Dominion Boulevard landing page. All right. And over on the right side, you'll see all of the widgets that you have available to you. And so usually what I like to do, I like to develop these from the bottom up. And so I like to end off with my legal footer. So I will drag that in first. And this information, it's actually being pulled from your marketing profile. So if you've already set up the marketing profile, then it'll be pulling this information as you need it. So yeah, we have this legal footing. And if you wanted to throw in, you know, you have all of these different widgets. So we can say, you know, download my app here. And then if you wanted, let's see, if you wanted to capture leads, you can throw that in there. Now, this is an interesting thing. So you can, if people were to put that information in here, that would automatically go into your command, okay, as a lead. Now, if somebody were to come and download your app, the same thing would happen. When they sign in and create an account on your app or on your website, then their information is put into your command as a lead as well. Okay, so really putting both of these is kind of redundant. Um, I usually use the download my app only because, you know, if they wanted to do that and then they signed in, they feel like they're getting something for their information. This way, I mean, sometimes people are kind of weird about that, so they don't actually put in their information. But you know, it's your decision how you'd like to do it. Um, and so then I usually throw in a market snap. What this is this gives you information just about, you know, the neighborhood. So it'll give the active stats and the sold stats. Right now, you'll see that it's configured to Austin. We will get into configuring that widget for the area that we're going to be in. All right. And now I usually like to throw in the listing. And so this is just a template of what the listing is going to look like. So it'll have a nice big picture there. It'll have the information about the house. All this information is being pulled in from the MLS. So once we configure it to an actual listing, then it'll pull all that. It'll pull the pictures. It'll pull the details and features, and then it'll pull the area on the map. If you have a video, you can throw the video in up there. I don't have a video for this property, so I'm just going to leave that out. And then you can throw in your agent branding and your branded header. And actually, I may just take out the agent branding. I may put that down at the bottom here. Agent branding. Okay, perfect. So you just kind of construct the page how you like. You click on this, drag and drop it. If you don't like something, you can click on that section and then click on the little trash can down there. So once you have the page the way that you'd like it, you know, just from a structure standpoint, then you click on configure widgets. Okay. So you'll start off at the top with your branded header, and it'll have like the blue box around it, blue highlighting, and it'll say 1 of 7 sections. Okay. So just make sure that you save and apply all 7 sections and make the changes as necessary. Okay. So you can say new to the market. All of this information is being pulled in from your marketing profile, so you don't have to do anything with that. Save and apply. And now you'll see this new to the market is popped up. Okay. So you click on the arrow there, and it'll take you to the next section. So there's no listing that we have here. So I'm going to look up 3909. All right. And this is the one. And so now I can decide what I would like my first picture to be. Let's do this. Let's see what that looks like. Okay. So actually, I may just do this picture. All right. So once you get the picture in, you can always so these pictures are being pulled from your MLS. You can always upload a custom image. If you did that, then you just click here, and then I don't know if you can see, but now it has a box open looking for, you know, where on the computer is this picture. So you can drag and drop, or you can search for that. I usually just pull them from the listing. And then go from there. I save and applied that. And now we click on the next arrow, going to the next section. Forgot what this zip code is. 22305. we'll say Parkview of Alexandria. All right. So we look for that neighborhood, and now we save and applied that. And so now this has all the information about the home, bedroom, bath. Um, this is the description from the MLS. These are all the photos. And then this is the area that it's in. You can always zoom in to see exactly where it is. It's right near 4 Mile Run. And then it shows some of the neighborhood trends. Okay, so it'll show, there are no active listings. So this is not a neighborhood, that, sells a lot. So there's not much information about it. And now you have your Let's Talk. Let's go to the next one. You can always change that to whatever. Save and apply. And now it shows up here. Contact me. Okay. Next, download my app. You can change any of this information. You can make it more personalized. So download Haywood's KW app. Your URL that's going to come directly from command. Every single agent is assigned a specific URL, so that's already going to be populated. Save and apply, and it should show up here. All right, all of this information, like I said, coming from your marketing profile. And the last one looks like everything is there. All right, save and apply. So now, once we have it, and you can take a look to see if everything is the way that you like it. Once we have this the way that we want it, we want to save the landing page first. Yes, save it. And now, I go in and I publish it. Okay, so I hit yes. And now you can see it's a live link. Okay, so what you can do with this link, you can just post it on Facebook, you can, or any of your social media, you can email it out, text it out. All you'd have to do is copy and paste that link, and the link is live now. Okay, and so this would be the website for your listing, or for an open house that you're doing. Okay, now, where is this? Okay, so now that we've created this, now step 2, if you wanted to do a direct marketing campaign on social media, you can come down to campaigns. And we're going to create a new campaign, and we're going to do social ad, and that's a paid directed ad. And we're going to do 3909 Old Dominion Boulevard. Listing. All right. Advertise a listing. If you want to put it on Facebook and Instagram, you can do both. If you want to put it on Twitter, so you have to make sure that your Facebook and your Twitter is connected. My Twitter account is not connected, so I'll just run it on Facebook. All right, so we select this. And so what you'll see here is that you're building your actual ad on the right side here. And your Facebook, this preview is for Facebook preview. but if you wanted to Facebook preview for mobile, this is a way it would show up on a mobile ad. And Instagram ad, this is the way that it would look. Instagram story, this is the way that it will look so far. Okay. So if you're creating this specifically, to hit a specific audience, then make sure that you keep it on, whatever view you'd like. On the left side here, you'll be scrolling down through all of these. And so your ad text, this is what it will say. But obviously this is coming from the MLS. So if you don't want it to say exactly what that says, then you can say whatever. They're giving you 250 characters, but anything under 125 is good, because you are on a mobile platform. And so you just want to say enough to get them interested and to click. Okay, that's really what you're trying to do, is get them to click. Headline. And description. So they will give you suggestion. If you wanted to use that suggestion, you could use that. If you had something else you'd like to say, definitely put that in. So then you'll save that ad text and it'll show up here. So as you're building it out, you can see it show up on this side. So images. So you can use the image that's on the MLS, or you can add up to 5 more. So you can use that one, crop it to whatever you like, save images. Okay. And so you'd have to do that for 3 more. All right. You can also use a video. So instead of using an image, you can have a video. If you have a specific video that you'd like to use, throw that in, and you can save it. You can save it there. All right. You do have your DBA, doing business as logo. For me, I just have the KW logo. So you can throw that in on the right or the left side and it'll show up right there. So it's on the left side. And then you can include your ownership statement and then save that. Okay. Ownership statement shows up on this side and your DBA logo shows up on that side. Okay. So really where the rubber is starting to meet the road is here. So we're in the Facebook and Instagram ads section. Make sure that you add your business page, because these actually go out from business accounts, not from your personal account. So your personal account is connected to your business page, and then you can run directed ads from your business page. Okay. So make sure that that's connected there. Now, here is where all of this comes together. So you can use a Facebook lead generation form, which is going to be a form that allows you to get anybody who's interested and is considered to be a lead, and they've put their information in. You're going to get their information that they put in, and you're going to get back their Facebook page. Okay. If you don't use that, and this is the one that a lot of the KWRI folks, they recommend us using, just so we can get as much information as possible. If you're not using that, you can use a site or a landing page. Okay. So this landing page, you choose down here, and you have a call to action button, which is going to be this button here. I usually use learn more because it's not as direct. But they do have some that say sign up, contact us, apply now. Okay. So the learn more usually works the best for me. And then I choose a landing page. Okay. So my landing page that I just created, I didn't even put in the right address. but that's the one, 3099 Old Dominion Boulevard. So I click on that. And so now when someone clicks on the learn more button, they're actually, that button is going to take them to this URL, and they can get to see more information about the house because we just created that landing page for that. So, so that's how you connect your campaign that you're running on social media to the listing announcement that you just made with the landing page. Okay, and so now we get into the ad targeting. So it automatically just chooses, okay, 20-mile radius from where the house is, but you can always just click on use custom settings, and you can go down as much as 15 miles. And I think you can go up to 50 miles here. So you can do a 50-mile radius of any area. Okay. So it doesn't have to be Alexandria. It can be anywhere in America. So if you have information that says that there are people that are coming, from a certain area to here, then you can market it in that area. Okay. Now, if you wanted to target your database, you can also do that. What this targeting your database means is that if you have an email for a contact in your database and they use that exact same personal email to open up either a Facebook, a Twitter, or a Instagram account, then it'll automatically send them this ad to their Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is. Okay, so you don't have to be friends with them to actually market to them on social media. You just have to have their email address. Okay, so that's a pretty cool feature, pretty powerful, and it helps to get the word out about your new listing. Um, all right, so once you get down to that, then you can save the Facebook ad, and then you get down to your duration and budget. What they recommend is $1 per channel per day. If you wanted to test out if you wanted to just test this ad out to see how it plays on the market, you can just do 1 day, and if you have two channels, then it'll just be $2. Okay. So you can, start on the 3rd, end it on the 4th. That's 1 day. And then distribute it evenly across your two channels. Or they have this thing where you can, so it's an algorithm that sees how many people are reacting to it over both platforms. Okay. And if Facebook is getting many more interactions, then they'll push more money over to Facebook and they'll take less away from Instagram, and vice versa. Okay. And so if you're doing, let's say you are doing this for 10 days or 17 days, and your total budget is $30, that's $1.76. And so really what they're asking for is up to $1 a day. So you'd have to add, so now you have $1 per day, and that'll give you $34 budget. Okay. So you're paying $2 per day per channel. And once you get everything set up, then you can save this duration and budget. And now after you've done that, you're ready to publish your campaign. Okay. So the only thing that you actually need is a visa set up. And I think, let's see, yeah, I'll have to put in a different visa, but all you have to do is have your visa set up, and then you hit create campaign. Okay. Once you create that campaign, it is going to take, I think they take a day to review it to make sure that everything is there working correctly. And you're not violating any laws. And then once it goes live, then you'll start to see the impressions and the connections that are being made. So let's see, save this, yes. Hmm. Okay, so once you have a draft or once you have a campaign, so that you'll have this on your dashboard, and you'll see that it's a draft, but it's not funded just yet. So here are a couple that I did for 10 or 15 days. One of them got 52 clicks, one got 91 clicks, and I got 11 leads off of one, 19 off of the other, for a total of $40. What is that, 30 leads? So that's pretty good, lead per dollar. And once you get your leads back in to this database, you can always just, I don't know if this is going to work. Yeah. So they're actually working on the database portion of this, the CRM. But essentially what you would do is just click on that number or click on this number, and it'll take you to the portion of your database that has all of those leads. Okay. So all you'd have to do, that's the way that you would find out which ones are leads, and then you can tag them however you like going forward, so you can always find them. All righty. So I noticed that there weren't too many questions. Do you have any questions for me for anything that I've gone over? Or is there something you'd like me to go back over again? All right. So what does everybody think about this? I mean, do you think that this is something that you could use and for your business and to market, your listings, or I mean, you can always do just solds as well. It doesn't have to be a live listing. It could be just sold, could be open houses, like I said, new to the market. So those are all great things, different ways that you can market your listings.
That's great. Looks awesome.
All right. Okay. Well, if there are no questions, um, you have 30 minutes back in your day. This is being recorded, so we will be putting it on the KW Metro Center Technology page on YouTube. So if you ever want to go back and take a view of this, it'll be up there. Usually I try to post them by Thursdays. Definitely check back. Once you get to the page there, you can always subscribe, and that will let you know when all of the videos are being posted.
Cool. Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out. Hope you guys have a great day. Good seeing you all.
You too. Bye.
Okay. Bye.